What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome to Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Hey, yo.
Hey. What we're going to talk about today is things that we like, and one of the things that we like and that we've gotten heavy into is our whole spiritualism and crystals and stones and things like that we use and like and everything. I mean, people have such a twisted view on these things and think, oh, it's devil's worship, or it's this, or it's bad that, and it's not that. It's just getting in line with your chakras and understanding your body, coming into a higher level of consciousness, a better understanding of self and nature and the things around you that God created. Hopefully we all worship one God. I mean, we have many religions, many names, one God. So, we definitely believe in a higher power, in our world, and well, not in our world, but that helped create the world, and all the multi-universes and all this kind of stuff. So
one of the things I definitely want to mention is so often we have a tendency to assume everything that does not align with your beliefs or something that you don't follow, it must be something wrong with it, and it must be evil, and it must be all of that. And like with anything, learn something, read something. You don't have to believe it. It's okay. And you don't have to agree with what somebody else believes. It's not telling you should believe what I believe, but at least get more knowledge about the thing you don't believe. That's kind of things like with your kids. When kids say, try to eat this, and they say, I don't like that. And you ask them, have you ever tried it? And they say, no.
How do you know you don't
like it? Exactly. So if you try it.
But I guess people say, I ain't never tried crack, but I know that ain't good for me either.
And this is true. Because guess what you have is scientific proof. All them folks walking around anyway with their issues. But I get that, But I think the situation for us, and this is one of the points I wanted made. My husband was Baptist and Catholic. And
Catholic first.
I wasn't going in order.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, she's right. Baptist, hardcore Southern Baptist.
Yes, Baptist.
Fire and brimstone
Catholic,
Baptist, yep.
7-day Adventist, all of that. I was not raised in the church. I went to church. Unitarian Universalist, paid a little attention to my sister when she was looking into Buddhism, the whole Baptist thing. And I guess what I'm saying is we came to this conclusion that all of that was not for us. It's not a thing where I'll speak. It didn't feed me in the way that I felt like I needed to be fed. And I didn't feel connected. It felt very oppressive for me. And that's just how I felt. It felt like those various religions made me feel like I had to rely on showing myself less than. And I don't believe the universe's creator. I don't believe the Godverse. I don't believe God, whatever you want to call it. If you want better for me and the best of me, I can't see how that would make me have to be oppressed or held down or any of that. So that's just my point.
But that's, more on our religion talk, I guess,
Yeah, I mean, just, I guess my point was only the reason why we started seeking something different. And I guess that's how we came to our spiritual journey, if you will.
Well, for me, I wanted a deeper connection with the Creator. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to understand us as human beings and vessels and our energy. And I wanted to understand what all of that meant and how it connected me to God.
Yes.
And that's how I got interested into it was the connection to get closer to God, and because if God is in us and He's breathed that type of energy in us, and these bodies are truly vessels and they're just temporary. And when they, and you look at the ancients, they say when death is only the beginning of life. So, those are all things that you have to look at in transfers of energy. This vessel is just a part-time pit stop,
and it's holding energy.
And it's holding energy.
Yeah.
So, so I wanted to get a better grasp and understanding of that. And that's why I started getting into the chakras and meditation. And I want to say that helped me out quite a bit. The meditation and all that helped me to get focused. It helped me to be more creative. It taught me to be more understanding. It helped me to get a lot more relaxed and patient, and help manifest positive things in my life. Because you have to speak positive things into your life, because as they say, life and death is in the tongue. What you speak, as they call it, speaking spells, all that. What you speak, what you put out, is very important. And you have to watch what you say to people. If you keep telling somebody they're stupid all the time, they're going to believe that they're stupid. You know what I'm saying? If you keep saying, I'm sickly, then you're going to be sick.
Right.
You're going to be a sick person because you're going to call that. So you want to say, I'm rich, I'm prosperous, I'm intelligent, I'm focused. You want to speak these things into existence, and not just speak them, but you have to back them up with a belief, a firm belief in your what you call your spirit, that this is for you and it's supposed to be for you and it's going to happen for you.
And I'm going to say, though you might think that's all, that ain't true. This is my situation. I have always been the most pessimistic, negative Nelly, glass half full. My glass wasn't even half full. It wasn't nothing in my glass. Somebody stole my glass. I have always been that person. And when we start getting more into this, one of the things they always mention about is low vibrational and high vibrational. And do understand, a lot of this is just simple science. Physics, but you know what I'm saying? I got to a point where I start having to say, okay, I'm going to believe this and I'm going to live this life. And the more I have, it's not so much that bling, it's magic and a genie and life has changed and I'm
that's why
rich.
It doesn't work for people, because they try and treat it like it's a magic.
Right, exactly.
Like, if I wave my hand over it and poof, it's going to happen.
To make people think, bring evil and devil worship and all of that. And it's not. It's just treating your life like you deserve the things that the universe already has out there waiting for you.
Exactly.
We have a tendency that we'll be walking down the street and we always hear about those people who get these magic opportunities. Oh my God, they were discovered doing this, or oh my God, they got this. And a lot of that is believing that these are things that you deserve in your life, that goodness comes for you. Not to say, not to say nothing bad will happen, but good things come. And good things can come. So, and
it's all in how you deal with your bad when it comes. That's the other thing.
Yes.
How you deal with your bad when it comes. I mean, and I have to send a shout out to Terrence Howard, man. He broke it down in a lot of ways that a lot of people I know didn't understand. And everybody thought the man was going. Man's not crazy. You just gotta understand where he was coming from, the mathematics behind it, and the energy and everything behind it. I mean, Terrence really broke it down. If y'all haven't had a chance, get his free book. He's got a free book. Go to his site, download his book, and read his book.
And it's just thinking on a higher level. That's all it is. It's just thinking on. It's not saying that you're ignoring what is, but it's not thinking about. I've always been a big pragmatist. Sorry, and
what that is,
pretty much. I'm a very practical minded person. What it is what it is. Period. And it's about not thinking about what is. It's about living your life in the possibility of what can be. That's it. Why can't you be rich? Why? Because you just didn't come up with the right idea yet? Because you didn't get the right opportunity yet? Yeah.
Keep listening, y'all. I got to correct something because I'm doing this on my other phone.
Yeah. It
didn't go nowhere. You're still there.
Like I said, for me, it's just thinking on a higher level. So anyway, getting into some of the stuff. And again, let me qualify. It's not devil worship. It's just what is. And for me, it's things that I have always believed in. I know people don't take
astrology.
Yes, I know people I've
always been heavy in astrology.
I know people don't believe in astrology, but you can say what you want.
It connects.
A lot of times
I didn't believe in it until I saw how stuff lined up. Yep. I was like, wow.
Yeah. And be clear, you could be a Taurus or a Gemini or a Libra or whatever that is. That doesn't mean everything in there is absolutely who you are, because of course, nature versus nurture and all these other things. However,
it also depends on when they were born.
Oh, the moon,
the alignment of the sun and the moon,
right?
And all
what
that,
house you are in? It's a lot of things, but still, trust and believe that on a very basic level, not getting so deep into charting. On a very basic level, yeah, most Scorpios are freaks. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, most Aquariuses are crazy. Yes,
I'm Aquarius and I'm not crazy. She Gemini, and she doubly crazy.
Yes, and that
but all of that. I love that crazy. I love that crazy.
Okay. Come back.
Crazy.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, don't get freaked out by any of that kind of stuff. It's just information. That's it. If you have all of the information, then you can arrange things to work out better because you understand. So go with your...
Right. All right. So I just wanted to show you some of the stones I got. This is my Quartz Crystal. Clear quartz. Mm-hmm. Clear quartz. And really, this is like what is this called? The crown chakra. So this is where you draw a lot of energy from. It's supposed to be a very powerful stone. We'll do a video later on how to cleanse these stones if you're interested in them.
I'm sorry, and I have to qualify again. We don't know everything.
Right.
We're newer to this. So if you see us make a mistake, don't say, "See, I knew they didn't know." Don't listen.
Yeah, we're still learning and learning.
We're learning so much. The different places that we go to, and people shout out to Jeff.
Yep.
At Hi-Ho Gems.
Hi-Ho Gems and is it Orland? Yeah. In Orland Park, Illinois.
Yeah, I mean...
Hi-Ho Gems. Check them out, Jeff.
Awesome Reiki sessions and different stuff. It's just that whole energy. That's it. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. Tiger's Eye, this is used pretty much. They say that Tiger's Eye brings good fortune. It draws money. And they say if you keep it with money or you keep it with you all the time and rub on it, it can help bring you money or some kind of good financial fortune. And I'm going to be honest, since I've been keeping mine around, I've been kind of staying in the paper. I'm just saying. I've been staying in the paper. Like when me and my wife will hit a situation and next thing we know, something will pop up and we got money.
Yep.
Every time we be like, man, what we going to do? And then we go to the mailbox. I go check, my accounts and I'll be like, what? Rubbing that stone, baby. So yeah, and they're pretty, they're beautiful stones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Let me get a close up on that. This is the Tiger's Eye. It's very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
This is like just a piece of copper. Reason why I carry copper around, just like, and I guess y'all will say that's demonic too. So when y'all buy those copper fit socks and all of those things that draw, energy from the earth, it's a good grounding, element. And I keep this with me for aches and pains and stuff like that. It's good to have, people are starting to wear copper underwear now and copper wristbands and copper socks and copper long draws. So, all this kind of stuff. So now we got this one. What was this one called again?
Tourmaline, black tourmaline.
This is called black tourmaline. Let me get where my camera is. There we go. Black tourmaline. And this is supposed to keep away negative energy. Like, so if you
Protective stone.
Protective stone, it protects you to keep away negative energy. And so, you know, my black people out there that's driving while black, put a whole bunch of this in your car. You know,
we actually keep some in our car.
Yeah, when you walking through the hood and all that, and you worry about, put a pocket full of Tourmaline, because I'm telling you,
put it in a sack.
Put it in a sack. Yeah.
Either it's gonna keep folks.
My
away
wife
from
bought
you.
me this sack to keep mine in.
Yeah, either it's gonna keep folks away from you, or if they roll up on you, you can always hit them
whack them with the sack. Yeah, it's a rock.
I'm just saying,
it's a rock. And this is my birthstone, Amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
This is mine. Let me get in the camera there. See, Amethyst, beautiful stone. Mm-hmm. And what this was for? You remember?
Amethyst is a good. I can't remember. Just because you said that, and I knew this. I think amethyst is a good overall stone because, like,
I think it was good for protection, and
it's a good overall stone, like
health.
selenite.
Yeah.
Like selenite is another good overall cleansing stone. So I think amethyst does the same thing. And I had amethyst. Mine was different. I had an amethyst point. Now, what upset me is this was like this, and some kind of way it broke, and I don't know if that means I don't know what that means.
It just means she's reckless, but that's it.
I don't know. I felt really bad about that, and it's bothered me, but I couldn't give up, all of it. But I have like moonstone. That's supposed to help you with your dreams, make your dreams come true. Remember?
I'm gonna be honest. I got a big moonstone. I ain't remembered too much of jack crap with mine.
I remember my dreams like I always remember. But
I can't say, but they claim it does other stuff, but I keep a moonstone by my bed, and and I have dreams, and I wake up and be like, man, I had that dream, and I'd be like, what was it again?
And somebody was in it,
and somebody was in it. Yeah. Right.
But we have lots of stones and stuff, and we carry them based on their meaning, based on their connection to the chakras, based on our situations that we're going, we're going into. I have a. Because I believe now more so for me in manifesting. Because I've always been such a negative person, I focus a lot on trying to, the things I say and my goals and the things I want. So I have a manifesting journal. And other absolute shout out is Shonnetta's. Well, she used to be Shonnetta's Devine Tarot, I believe. And now she is Shonnetta of goldenlineage.com. We've learned so much. She taught us how to make manifesting jars, money jars. It's just so much information.
Oh, I forgot my money jar in the room. I got a money jar.
Okay, and I don't know what my problem is because mine broke. But we're not gonna talk about.
Mine's still good.
Yes,
it's just by my bed. I don't shake it as often as I should. I need to shake.
Yeah,
I remember a couple times I shook it and I got a phone call for money. Seriously.
Yeah. So and I'm gonna have to wait till the new moon and make me another one. Mm-hmm. So, but like I said, I have my manifesting journal, and what I do is I just write out the things that I want, and I have a actual pen that I use specifically for that. So I cleansed my journal.
Tell them what cleansing means.
Okay, I cleansed my pen. So what I did is because I have a box that I keep a lot of my stuff in. So
show your
here's
box.
my box.
That's her box.
Yes.
It's one of the cigar boxes, but you can keep them in a cigar box, or you can create your own box. So
I have an abalone shell. I don't know why I dumped all of my ashes out. I have an abalone shell. And I use that pretty much like if I'm burning things. So like I have Palo Santo, which is a good cleansing and it clears out. Well, what it does is draws in positive energy. So I had some white sage. Okay, I have to be honest. I do not like the smell of white sage. It's very good. It cleanses out all energies, negative and positive. It's a good clean, but I just don't like the smell.
You can do cinnamon and bay leaves too.
Yes, absolutely.
Now here's the thing, and not to cut my wife, and okay. People talk about this, but when I was a young kid, like 6, 7 years old, 8, coming up with my great aunt who raised me, she would burn cinnamon on the stove and bay leaves. That was a regular ritual for her. So, and that was back, and I'm 50 something years old. So that was back when I was a shorty, and and she was doing this on her stove. So yeah, this is nothing new.
Yeah, it's all. I have all kinds of sage, dupe sticks. Part of it is, for me, it's very relaxing. It's very relaxing and very cleansing. A lot of times, if we have a lot of company or people come to the house and different stuff, we will, as soon as they leave, we will cleanse the whole, because people bring in energy. You can believe what you want, but they absolutely do. It's kind of like when you're around some people and everybody seems agitated and angry, and now all of a sudden you feel tense and you can't explain why. People have energy, so we tend to cleanse our house and different stuff like that. And like I said, for me, the smell is so relaxing. So I have lots of different stones. Yes, the other part of my broken amethyst. I don't even know what all in here.
She got a lot of stones.
Yeah, red jasper. Because what's interesting for me, and I think that was the other thing that made this so comfortable for me, is years and years and years and years and years ago, I got some stones, and I can't remember where they came from or anything. So when we started kind of talking about this, it just out of nowhere came to me. I went by my mom's house and I was like, I used to have something, and I hadn't seen any of this stuff in years. And I found an old antique cigarette case, a roller, and I had a bag full of stones in there. And for me, all that was confirmation that I was moving on a path that I was supposed to, because that showed up. And we're talking 15, 20 years ago, at least, is when I had them. So, I keep my feathers, and it's like if you are burning sage or burning Palo Santo, and if you're cleansing your house, you want to keep all the windows closed, you cleanse it, and the feather you use, like I have one, and I keep it in here. I have a white feather. And it helps to move the air and move the smoke along. And you want it to get in all of the corners and everything. We have,
and you can recite the negative energy out of the positive energy
absolutely.
in. Yeah.
And you keep, the thing is, you have to remember, everything is a ritual. Everything you do, when you get up and go to church every Sunday morning, that's your ritual. So these are the rituals we have decided to take on for our lives, for our homes. And like I said, it might not be the same for everybody else, but for us, and for the better. I happen to also, I love tarot cards. And I have, because I was going to say, so the first set of tarot cards I ever got, again, probably 30 years ago, was a Thoth Tarot. And I've always heard after the fact, of course, or more recent, negative things about that. For me, I've always had a family who's had kind of just spiritual in that way. And we kind of just knew things and felt stuff. So, that was just a natural progression for me. I bought a Mythical Goddess Tarot, and I bought that because
she be flashing them, don't
she? I wanted something with women of color, with people of color. And with goddesses. So that was what I mean. But my sister brought me this, and I love that so very much. It's called the Herb Crafters Tarot. They are the most beautifully done. They're by Joanna Powell Colbert did the artwork, and Letitia Guthrie did the tarot. But they are the most beautifully crafted. Oh, they are. And I am very much into like plants and different things like that. So I'm really going to try to get into herb crafting and different stuff. And wildcrafting. So, like I said, these are the things that work for us. It's not to say that what you believe or whatever else you believe, it's not to say that what we believe is wrong because you don't believe it. I think everybody has the right to believe in what they believe. And more so, I think whatever it is that makes you not only feel better, but are able to be better.
Be a better person.
Exactly. Because to me, that's the thing that counts. If whatever it is, if your whatever belief you are foundational in, whatever is your basis for being, if it does not make you better or make you want to be better or treat people better, then that's something I would be suspect. But anything that you believe or that you follow or that you do that makes you look at people in a different light, in a more loving light, and all of this, every last bit of it is foundation and based in love. in spreading positivity and spreading goodwill and spreading good energy
and connecting you to the creator.
Absolutely, because that's where it comes from. That is where that
all of this
from.
comes from the earth, from which we are created from, or created of. Yes. You know, so that's why it has such a connection. That's why they tell you to walk around barefooted outside for grounding.
Yes.
For a while, you need to connect with the earth, and it helps discharge negative energy and toxins from your body, and it sucks it into the earth. So you could walk around outside, you know, like that. And that's what I like about, you know, even with Terrence Howard, you know, if y'all follow him, he's created some cool inventions, some great energy saving inventions off of, you know, just understanding. You know, everybody got lost when he's talking about the spaces in between and all that. I totally get where he was coming from, but y'all got to watch it. I'm not going to do too many spoiler alerts on that.
And even if you're not able to get it, because let's go here, the man really is a genius, and he's not a genius just because he created this. I don't remember if I think he was going to go to MIT. He wanted to be a physicist. I mean, this is a person who he got into acting, but he was always scientific, and he really is a genius, just like Will Smith. You know, these are people who their lives took a different turn. It didn't mean that they were not smart. So in that, you may not understand everything he's talking about, because I'm not trying to be funny. Intelligence-wise, it may be higher, and you be like, okay, I don't know what none of that means. But you still, again, a broke clock is right 2 times a day. I don't care what it is. You can learn something from anybody. And the scientific parts you might not get, but it may be other parts that speak to you that you understand. So.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it, man. But we want to share that part of our lives with you. And I think that's why a lot of people, if you think about it, that's why I think a lot of people like coming to our home, because they say, oh, it's so relaxing. It's so peaceful. It's so this. Oh, I love your home. You know, and because we try and create that kind of energy in our home, and we bring it in, and then we have people in that are questionable or negative, you know, they.
And I have to say this. I hate to interrupt you. This is funny today. So, I also like essential oils, because there are certain oils that also have those same properties. So I have a little like a humidifier kind of thing that a young lady gave me for a gift. Anyway, I burn lavender and lemongrass. And lavender, of course, is relaxing, but lemongrass is also supposed to have some, not so much protecting, but kind of those kind of properties that will keep people not wanting to be around. So I had, you know, I burned this, I don't know how long ago. This was probably about 2 weeks ago. But I had a young lady come to the job today. And I normally don't even keep my door open, because I don't invite people in, but I'm sorry, it's just me. So I opened my door, and she came, and she got to the door, and it almost looked like she bounced off the doorway. I'm so serious. I cracked up. And I said, what? She said, I can't come in there. And I said, oh, so I'm thinking maybe somebody told her not to stop by something. And she walked to the door, and she said, I can't come in here. You got something burning. You got some cinnamon or something. I said, no, I don't. I said, I don't have any. And I didn't. I hadn't had anything burning. And I hadn't turned on anything. Like I said, I haven't had the stuff for over a month. And I haven't turned the thing on for weeks. And she was like, I can't come in here. But for me, I felt like your energy obviously didn't mess with the energy of this room. So, and I'm okay with that. And I closed that door so quick, it made everybody's head spin.
Keep toxic people from you. Keep toxic people from you. Keep away from toxic conversation, negative energy. You know, don't entertain things negative.
Yes.
You know, and I know we're in a world full of negativity, but try hard to stay away from that. And anytime you deal in negative things, try and speak positive all the time. Always positive energy. You know, instead of looking at everything half empty, sometimes, you know, more and more often look at it half full.
Or completely full.
Yeah, completely full.
You have the right. The thing we have to also remember is, again, me being a pragmatist, I see it for what it is. But I don't even have to say it's half full. It's full. It's full. I'll just keep speaking that it's full. And that's how I'll see it. And that's how I see everything. What's also interesting, like you were saying about positivity and not letting people draw you into stuff. some things happened with my husband, and people tried to draw him in. And my husband is very protective of himself, of us, of our life together, and things. And I told him, you don't have to. That's not your battle. That's not your battle. If somebody has an issue, that's their issue. Let them have that issue. Don't pick up somebody else's stuff. Oh, and the only other thing I'm gonna show is, like, I'm also more so lately big into elephants. And elephants are good luck. But also, this is Lapis Lazuli, and it's supposed to be also good luck. I have a Hematite Ring, and my
ring broke. Don't let the hematite get wet.
Yeah, when you have the magnetic hematite water, it's a wrap.
I learned the lesson, so
so he don't have his. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I have my Hematite Ring, and this is for my root chakra, because I know I always need to stay grounded, and I want to get me another something for my heart chakra, because I know that's something I need to work on. So, I keep those. That's something I wear all the time, because I don't even carry my stones like I used to. Okay, maybe TMI. I used to carry them on my bra. But I wear this every single day. So, just like I said, the world is such a crazy place and becoming seemingly awful every day. And because I don't want to live there, I have to choose where I live. And I read something today, a book I'm reading, and the lady said, the world is so crazy and so much happens, and you have to make choices. And she said, I choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice, and it is. So it could be bad, it could be not great. Trust to believe. I know I'm not sunshine and smiles, but I choose to be happy. Mm-hmm. I have to find my happy place. My happy place is right here with him. My happy place is at our home together. Find your happy place. Choose to be happy. Don't allow somebody else to make a choice that you're not. That's not their choice to make. It's your choice to make. Make a better one for you.
This is the smoky quartz?
Yep.
See, this is the smoky quartz. Hold up the clear quartz.
Yeah.
They're both the same. Just one is a smoky
and one is clear.
One is clear. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. So, I just want to tell y'all that.
Yep.
And you can look a lot of these stones up online. Hit our guy up, tell him the Jones just sent you Derek and Brandy. If y'all go to Hi-Ho, he doesn't even know this. He just came off the top of our head, but let him know. Hi-Ho Gems, Oak Park, keep saying Oak Park, Orland Park, Illinois. Look it up, Hi-Ho Gems. He's a real nice guy. He has a lovable dog. The dog is awesome.
And check out Shonnetta at Golden Lineage. If you're into tarot, if you're into any of this, and you want to get more information, she has the absolute sweetest, greatest spirit. She's a young lady.
She's on Instagram too.
Yeah, she is. She's on she has a website, she's on Instagram, she's on YouTube. She has the greatest spirit, and that's what made me really start paying more attention, because honestly, somebody with a spirit that great, you just want some. Mm-hmm. So she is.
And Mama Medicine too. I like her.
Yes.
She's on YouTube.
Okay, and I'm jealous of Mama Medicine because she living in the house I want. I'm just gonna say it. But yes.
Yeah. So support them, because if you're into herbal health, and we're going to talk about that, the herbs and things you need to drink and use to help. If you're going through a sickness and you're coming out and you're trying to get away from the regular medications, we're not doctors. We're just saying these are herbs and things that are recommended to help cleanse and clean your body. We'll talk about some of those. I know my wife loves wheatgrass. I love wheatgrass and stuff like that.
And I really want to get heavy into.
Right. And this is her thing. She's going to get heavier into actually, doing that whole herbal medicine. I want an
apothecary. That's my goal. I want an apothecary.
Yeah. And I think that'd be cool. Because we want to help people, and if helping them is to help take natural herbs rather than take all the toxic medicines that cause other problems. So if you take a medicine for blood pressure, then you got to worry about
got your eye fall out.
Now your eye fall out. If you take a medicine for diabetes, now this happens. You taking
now your colon.
So it's like all these medicines have all these crazy adverse effects.
My favorite thing in the world, I'm sorry y'all, is the medication commercials, and then it says it can cause eye drip, elbow brain. It can cause naval disruption. It can cause broken hemorrhages. I mean, just all kinds of stuff, or even death. What the hell?
but try it. It'll help you. Yeah.
Right.
But it'll give you this whole list of, if your finger falls off unknowingly, please contact a physician.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
From taking the medication.
Don't get it wet like it's a gremlin.
Yes, cease taking the medication and seek.
You're right. Go to the hospital if this don't work.
Right. Yeah. Well, if I done lost half my life taking the pill because I had a nosebleed, then there's a problem.
I have not. You taking it for nosebleed, but now all of a sudden you got jaundice.
Right.
No.
Yeah, this could cause, terminal cancer in your body if you take this. It has been proven, but
it's for eye drops. But it's for eye drops.
Yeah, but if you take this,
your eyes won't. Your eyes won't.
Yeah, the left eye work and the right eye won't. Something like that.
You don't need two eyes. That's why God gave you two, because so you're gonna mess up one.
Right. But anyway, man, peace and love, man. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Help us out, man. Where we can and share it, man. Share it,
and make comments and all of that. We okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
please make comments. Yeah, you agree, disagree.
Right.
You got questions, hit us up. Share us. All right, man. We out the Joneses again. Yeah.